Hey, this is Ryan Dice from DrivingTraffic.com, and I want to talk to you about a dangerous business model. I'll show you why it's a dangerous business model that I'm seeing become more and more prevalent, and that you're going to see become more and more prevalent as time moves on. And really, once you see what I'm talking about, it's going to click. If you're in the internet marketing world, you probably have received a dozen emails in your inbox about this already. But basically, the concept is what I have not so originally called and probably ripped off the name, loss leader lead generation. And let me explain to you how this works, okay? Actually, I'll first explain to you the original model that we're all familiar with for selling stuff, all right? So the original model is I have a sales letter. That sales letter convinces you, the customer, or in this case, convinces your customers to buy and give you money. And then after you have made money, you then fulfill on the product, right? It's a simple concept. This is basic economics. This is how transactions work. And, I sell you something. I convince you to buy. You give me money. I give you product. Okay? Simple enough. The problem, though, that a lot of marketers have run into, especially in markets like the internet marketing world, where, maybe the reputation, of certain marketers isn't as high, and that's going to be the fault of the people who are in it, right? I mean, if they're not doing a good job making their customers happy, then they can't, they can't be mad that maybe they don't have the best reputation. But anyway, so what you're starting to see, the guys who really are good and who really know what they're doing and who actually do fulfill good content and good products, they're actually starting to flip this model on its head. So they're taking the product and they're moving it over here to the front. And let me show you how that works, okay? So instead of having a sales letter, instead what they're basically just saying is, look, here's my big box product, all right? Here's my big honking pile of stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it to you, okay? So I'm not going to try to convince you to buy with, some lengthy sales letter and some, convoluted mind trick sales process. I'm just going to give you my product. And in doing that, I'm not going to make money. I'm actually going to lose money, okay? Because with the way this works, and this is why we call it a loss leader, in the beginning, you are losing money fulfilling on this offer because the people aren't paying you for the product, all right? You're giving them the product, and then your mission is not to get them to buy. Your mission is to get them to keep. And the funny thing is it sounds like that would be easy, right? But it's not. Because this person has not yet given you money, they don't have the same level of commitment in the product that they do up here in this first model. So in this model, and this is kind of the sad truth, all right? In this model, if I'm a good enough marketer, I can sell you because you haven't seen my product, right? Having a good product does me no good with this particular model from a selling perspective, all right? Because I'm going to sell you, you're going to give me money, and then I'm going to give you the product. Now, if I don't really give a rip about you and I'm just in this to kind of make as much money as possible, I don't care about delivering good content, the laziness of the customer alone is going to allow me to be mildly successful, okay? And I don't mean me, because trust me, I don't adhere to this particular strategy at all, but there are some people, and you've probably experienced it, where they've done a great job of selling you. You got super excited about something. They fulfilled the product, and you went, this product is crap. And yes, that is a technical term. This product is crap. But what did you do? Did you send it back? Did you get a refund? Maybe you did, but I can guarantee you there's a significant portion of the population that don't. They're too lazy. They don't care. They don't even consume the product to know that it's crap. But for whatever reason, even if the product's crap, the marketer of this crap is still able to make money because they got paid first before fulfilling the product. So there was that level of consistency, that level of commitment that came from the customer first. With this model here, and this right here is the loss leader strategy that we're talking about. With this model here, the unscrupulous marketer, the person who is selling crap, cannot succeed. They simply cannot do it because they're fulfilling the product on the front end and they're getting somebody to keep. Now, if this person doesn't like it, if this person says, this is crap, they haven't yet paid any money, they're not out any money, they're just going to say, hey, don't bill me, I'm sending this crap back to you. So it's incumbent upon the marketer, it's incumbent upon the business owner to actually deliver quality if they're going to get paid. And so they only get paid after they've delivered the quality. It seems like a simple concept, but if you think about what you're used to in sales and marketing, it completely flips everything on its head. Now, the reason that this is dangerous for you, for the marketer, is this part right here. You are having to go out of pocket. Depending on what you're delivering as far as your big box is concerned, you're having to go out of pocket sometimes a substantial amount of money. I mean, let's say that right here you get convince 1,000 people to try your big box product. And let's say to fulfill that product, your cost that went into it, I'm not even saying your time, just your hard cost to fill that product. Let's say that you had, let's say you only had $20 in it, okay? And that, it may not seem like a lot of money, but I'm no mathematician here. But what we're talking about as far as what you're going in the hole just to acquire these customers and just to get them to try it is $20,000. And very often, this trial stage is going to be 30 days or more. So you're literally going in the hole. You're going in your pocket 20 grand for 30 days. And if you don't do a dang good job of getting them to keep, you can kiss that money goodbye. Okay? It is absolutely gone. Now that you've kind of seen this, you probably know what I'm talking about, because what we've seen happen here of late this week is this offer right here. And again, if you're in the internet marketing world, if you're on anyone's list, you have seen this, all right? There was no way that you could have possibly missed it. This is Frank Kern's Mass Control Monthly Loss Leader Lead Generation Strategy. And when I talk about a big box of stuff, this is an example of a big box of stuff, all right? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 CDs or DVDs. So you're looking at $1 to $2 for those, probably maybe even close to $2, certainly for the DVDs since they got the color printing. So with that, we're talking about, let's be conservative and just say, $12. You got a full color newsletter back here, full color binder there. These things right here, just that newsletter doing the full color printing right there and the binder right there. Again, let's say conservatively all this stuff wrapped up is just another $8. Now, I know for a fact that it actually costs more than $20 to fulfill all this, but let's say that's all that it costs. There's also shipping involved, and I know because I do some physical stuff to ship this, it's going to cost in the U.S. alone probably another $15 to $20. All right, because postage costs in the last year have almost gone up. So let's say, $15 there. So really what we're looking at to fulfill this big box offer is around $35. Now that is not a small amount of money to go in the hole. And in this case, what Frank is asking people to give him is just $17. So this is a conservative figure, but you can see he's going in the hole approximately, I would estimate approximately $20 for every single customer that he hopes to acquire. He's going in the hole about $20. Now, why is he willing to do that? Well, the reason he's willing to do that is because he knows that this is good stuff. And he knows that if you try it, that you're probably going to want to stick around, that you're probably going to want to give him money, for a long time to come. Is it a dangerous strategy? Yes, it is. Is it a strategy that you should try right off the bat when you don't have a lot of cash flow, when you don't have a lot of money sitting in the bank? Gosh, heck no. I mean, he had to print up a ton of these things, and then he's going to have to fulfill them, and he's not looking to get paid for another 30 days. And that doesn't even count. There's going to be some people who cancel for whatever reason. There's going to be credit cards that don't go through. So he's he's taking a substantial amount of risk on this, but what he's counting on is his quality vouching for itself. So I wanted to talk to you about that, but kind of the real reason that I wanted to do this is I have an award that I would like to give out, and I'm calling it the Brass Balls Award, and I'm sorry if that offends anyone, but and the winner of that award is, no, not you, Harrison Ford. The winner of that award is our good friend, Frat Daddy Frank Kern. So there you go, buddy. Congratulations on winning it, and congratulations on having enough faith in your content to be willing to go out there and try one of these dangerous business models with the loss leader strategy. And, in case you're wondering, this is the most tame Brass Balls Award that I could find on Google. So just know that I could have done a whole lot worse and been a whole lot more vulgar. And if my name were Frank Kern, it probably would have been a whole lot more worse and a whole lot more vulgar. Okay, I hope you got a lot out of this video. I hope you now have a little bit of understanding of the economics of the loss leader lead generation strategy. Hope you have a little bit more respect for Frank and for what he's doing right now with his Mass Control Monthly deal. I personally think it is worth the $17 investment that he's asking right now. I don't know how long it's going to be up. He said that he's only printed up 2,000. I know that. And with all the stuff that you saw that we were getting, I'll go back to it. But with all the stuff that he's giving people for only $17, I expect those 2,000 to probably go pretty dang quickly. I know whenever he sold his mass control system for $2,000 before, he sold close to 2,000 of them, and that was the old business model. That was saying, hey, give me $2,000 and I'll fulfill the product. So anyway, I highly suggest that you go and that you check it out. There should be a link below this video, depending on where you're viewing it, that's going to take you over to it. Check it out. Give it a shot. It's definitely worth the $17 to try it out. And obviously, if you don't like it, hey, don't cost you a thing. So, all right, that is all for now, and talk to you later.